Gentlemen, all rise for the RankKing's court.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Wow, that like point vote was like so like fast. I didn't even like think of anything to say.
You were very slow on catching the points last week too. So get your eyes right.
Could be a little
bud.
delayed.
Yeah.
I don't got them glasses on, so it's hard for me to see with the
The
age.
crown's too tight.
Too tight. It's siphoning off the blood flow from your eyes apparently.
Doesn't happen anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. As always, Tuesdays here at 6:30 on Twitch. The boys and myself, the Rank King, the Oracle, and the Noble Knight. We are all here to view your viewing pleasures. How are we all doing today? I am drinking, trying to polish off the rest of my Busch Light apple that I still have in the fridge.
Oh God.
So that's a thing. Trying to get all of those down. So that'll be an interesting show nonetheless.
We don't waste beer here at Thoughts from the Bench. That is a proven fact. No, do not.
How we doing though, boys? Doing good?
We're here. We're back. Another week.
Thriving. We're the only show on this week. This is kind of weird.
That's what I've been hearing.
We're only show on this week. Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing. So I mean, it's not like RankKing's court doesn't bring, the power every single time, but we always do. So we'll just carry the load, like we always do. So
yeah, it's a big load.
So, but Deke, enjoy your vacation, fella. Yeah. You well deserved. I just got back from mine not too long ago, and it was a much needed, to say the least. So
for us too.
I was gonna say because especially the one before you went on vacation, you were very riled up, very aggressive, very angry, if you will, and you kind of needed those 2 weeks. I felt.
I didn't think I was. I thought I was just making a point, but
it was an aggressive point.
Have you played Madden at all? The demo or anything? No.
Are you standing firm on your principles about how angry you are, and that's why you're not playing it?
It's not that. It's just that I will never purchase a Madden ever. Like I will wait till it comes on Game Pass.
Okay.
I've done that the last 2 times.
You're not a fan of contributing to the game economy. I see.
Oh, it's a broken system that's literally tweaked every couple of seconds. Like the same commentary crew that's been since 2007.
Yeah.
They say the same lines.
It's good to know that the ranking is anti-capitalist.
NHL's the same way. It's been the same game since probably 2014.
Well, I mean, there's only so much that you can do that's new and improved.
But they take stuff out. That's the thing. They added all the team goal songs, not in there anymore. Not specific ones.
That's lame.
There's no intros. The intros from NHL '99 were better than they are today.
I think that's
bad.
That's because in the '90s they were trying to be gimmicky and creative to try to get more people interested and stuff like that.
Well, that's what they should do. Now it's all about hut and mutt and whatever else.
Hut and mutt.
Yeah, like Madden Ultimate Team, Hockey Ultimate Team. Attack on Titan.
Honestly, I think I'd rather play Blitz at this point.
Yeah.
Than Madden.
Did you ever play Blitz the League?
That's what it is. Yeah, the one where you can break someone's spine.
Yeah.
And fix them. You shoot them with a needle if you
do
it.
Oh, dude, it was so great. That was one of the only games that I actually enjoyed playing in college. I played it all the time my freshman year. It was fun. I don't know why. It was just one of those things that I enjoyed so much.
Oh no, dude, Blitz was fun. I loved it. Just like I love this show, and I want to talk to you about last week. I'm not sure what everyone's deal is, if it's poking fun at me or whatnot.
Why would you suggest anyone enjoys
What do you mean?
poking fun at you?
What do you mean? Why would I suggest that, Greg? I think you know why I would suggest
He
this.
might not. He doesn't have Instagram.
I don't. I'm very anti-social media, bud. So I have no say in this.
I knew Bo would probably show you before we started the show, though.
You know what's surprising? I came in. We immediately started ranting about how we haven't got our season tickets yet, and our minds just kind of like sauntered off. So I haven't had any discussion about last week's show.
First,
or anything.
I told him it was Dance Gavin Dance Week Part 3.
I've been like, Jesus fucking Christ.
He got mad.
No, I didn't get mad. I was just like, Jesus Christ, I can't do another one.
Why? First of all, the voting percentage on this was absolutely ridiculous.
How much was it?
92% to 8.
Yikes! How many total votes?
I think last I saw it was maybe 10-2 or something like that.
Okay.
But I can't see the overall vote number now.
But it's okay to have like a running gimmick where no one like appreciates your genius until you are no longer presenting it.
Oh yeah, I'm just Mark Madden but thinner. Like I get it.
I was going Mike Greenberg, but less quaff. But okay.
Quaff, whatever you want to put it.
Suave, you know.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. I thought that list was phenomenal. I guess more people are entitled to their own opinions. That's fine. They're just wrong. It happens.
Exactly. That's what you gotta do. Just push the narrative out there.
Like I said last week, my top 5 would be Sam's top 5, just different order. That's just the songs I like the most. So I did vote for Sam.
I don't get the whole love. I knew he would. I had
to.
I don't get the whole love for Synergy. I think it's a great song. I would never put it in a top 5.
Yeah, but when was the last time that anyone released a lead single and it wasn't like the immediate one that everyone enjoyed, you know? Like it's been a while.
What was I Prevail's first one that they dropped for True Power? You guys remember?
Was it Bad Lies?
Bad Things?
Bad Things, yeah.
I think Bad Things is probably one of their better tracks off the.
Did you listen to that album?
I did.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Pretty good. Pretty heavy, the start of it.
Self-Destruction, I just threw it on before we started here to just get some like cloud out of my head before we went in.
Did you feel like you wanted to self-destruct?
No, it's a nice song to just, have everything just flow out of you, decompress. Just like we're about to decompress everybody about where you guys are at.
All right. Well, RankKing's Court is decompressing, and if you need to decompress, a great place that you can decompress is Union Fitness, which we are located at Union Fitness Studios, located on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. And Union Fitness is more than a traditional gym. It's a place where you can transform yourself inside and out. With a variety of classes based around fitness, yoga, strength, and performance training, Union Fitness, they believe that it is their duty to hold themselves and their clients to a higher standard. They practice what they preach and uphold the values, make Union Fitness the community that it is. Go to unionfitness.com today to sign up for a consultation. Through Union, there is strength.
Strength it up, boys. All right. Today's subject of the court is going to be an interesting one.
A controversial one, and one that's probably going to get a lot of people angry, I bet.
Controversial, one would say indeed, Greg. Controversial indeed, because tonight it's all about those chain restaurants. Not the fast food restaurants. It's all about the chain restaurants. I'm talking the bees of the apple, chili of the crop, the cream of the crop. Wheat sauce. Deke, welcome. Hope the weather is fine down there, fella. Enjoying
I actually had Chili's this past weekend for the first time in a long time. Not bad. Can't complain.
Decent. It's decent. Oh, Chip's got a question.
Got a question.
This is gonna go over. Chip. Chip, I don't know if you have any like chain restaurant questions for him, but by all means, he is the king of them.
Bo, he has.
we know he has a question.
They're probably both watching at the same time, which is very funny.
On different devices.
Sapping up the Wi-Fi.
We're now waiting for Chip's
sapping up the Wi-Fi in their respective beachfront property or whatever they're staying at.
Hey, that's two
I'm gonna
viewers.
see if I answer his question. I'm gonna see if I can answer his question before he puts the question in. This will not be any fast food chain, so no McDonald's, no Burger King. I'll go as far to even say Chipotle. I think Chipotle is fast food.
Notice how I did not mention Wendy's.
I was gonna say, wait a second. That's fast casual. That's a big difference.
So
you're talking more like sit-down family restaurant.
Sit-down restaurant, yes.
Okay. So like sit down to the place like when you were like a kid growing up and stuff. You thought it was like a treat to be able to.
Yep, there we go. Is Wendy's considered a chain restaurant? No, it's not. So
With authority.
This guy.
With authority on that
fast
one.
food chain. I apologize to all the other, viewers that, don't condone all my, but that's what
We're
got.
not even in the radical ranking one yet.
Yeah, that's usually when you start like getting
Like
spewing
Starbucks.
some down.
No, that was also fast food. I put that in there, Deke. That's a good question though. But sit down establishment, like chain restaurants.
You need to have a waiter come to you and get
True,
what you
that's
want.
a good point, Greg. But
That's-
Or waitress.
Waitress, thank you. I apologize. We do not discriminate here.
you guys ready to get into it?
Let's
Because it's
get
going
into
to be a big old episode. And let's start off with the first radical ranking of the evening. Now, when it comes to chain restaurants, one thing that you always have to remember is that you do get free bread at most establishments.
Not
Establishing.
establishing establishments. Not all places give out free bread. There's some outliers in this one, but
some gives they give chips and
salsa. Chips
but-
and salsa, yeah. But
most give bread.
I would say bread is probably like if I had to pick, it's probably the top tier of the early apps. Early like palate cleansing type stuff, I guess.
Let's do it this way. I know that this chain restaurants are good because they always give out something free to snack on right before you go and like actually have your meal, which is bad. That's bad on you, chain restaurants. I know it's good. Keep doing it, but it's bad for you in profit revenue.
I was
Eat all the
thinking
bread.
I was thinking about this. What's the like if you ever walked into a Texas Roadhouse, did you immediately just like swell up like a balloon just from like
Yeah, I
walking
never thought
around?
about that.
Yeah, and all like the peanut shells around on the floor and stuff like that. I'm curious.
Yeah, normally I just play like, when you were a kid and you like didn't want to step in a puddle. Like that's kind of like you like maneuver.
Oh, you like to
It's like lava.
Bro, you cannot avoid getting like peanut shells in your shoes. Like if you go to a Texas Roadhouse, you realize like your shoes are going to get dirty. Do not wear nice shoes there.
Awesome. We have a couple comments here before the guys leave us. Chipser asked, do the chain restaurants need to serve gin and tonics?
Yes.
He said, have a good show, boys. And Deke said, no such thing as free bread. All bread is earned.
Well, that's depending on what bread you are making, good sir. So I like to
Hopefully
think
sourdough. Big
Reese
sourdough
even
guy.
told me about that we want to make our own bread, and I said, okay, let's chalk this up to the all. She wanted to try to make her own beer the other day. And I was
Bro,
just like,
listen, I actually did have friends who started making their own bread and became a hobby during the pandemic, and they make some damn good bread. I'm not gonna lie. It's like if you enjoy doing it, and you got a passion for it, you can make some damn good bread very quickly and very easily.
No, I'd be annoying to it the whole time. Let's move to the free bread ranking.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna be honest. This one I've had maybe 4 times, but it comes in clutch when needed to. I've barely had it, so I gotta put it at 5. And that's Outback Steakhouse's not just bread, but their bread loaf.
Okay, this
This is the honey wheat loaf, I believe they bring out. I want to say that off the top of my head. But they bring it out as a whole freaking loaf.
Mhm.
And then you can like physically like, which I think is dope. Because you know how many times that like they bring you like just like your like normal little breads,
Yeah.
and then you finish before they even go and get your drink order. I'm like, hey, give me more bread.
bread.
This
Yeah.
way, like I can like do it myself and not have to worry about like finishing it all.
Yeah. Or you
Because
take
if I have
and
my way,
just
I
rip,
just
distribute the
rip it,
other
yeah.
half.
I mean, I never like Outback wasn't the first place I had this before. First place I ever had this was Lone Star.
Lone Star, yeah.
So I've never been to a Lone Star.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Lone Star, like that. There was
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, Lone Star was in West Mifflin. Like I
Yeah.
vaguely remember like my parents like
My-
taking me there a good bit.
My dad loved Lone Star. Like
I'm not surprised.
Every time it was his birthday, Lone Star.
I'm not surprised. Pearl does strike me as a Lone Star guy.
Never, yeah, I'm honest. I never had Lone Star. I hope it's good or was good.
It was good.
It was, yeah. Now it's along the many other like graveyards of chain restaurants.
Is there even anything in
Yeah,
that
did you guys?
spot
Speaking
now?
of that,
think
have you guys ever had Fuddruckers?
Oh,
No, I never have.
what?
I don't think so.
You never went? Wait a second. You never?
I've only had it down when I was in South Carolina.
Oh my God. Well,
But
first
Greg
of all,
loves it apparently, so go into it.
well, first of all,
Seems like it.
well, okay. First of all, like Fuddruckers, like if you've ever seen Idiocracy the movie, that's like a running gag in it where like there's just like a massive amount of Fuddruckers around the country because they're so easy to put up and everyone eats them. But Fuddruckers, like it used to be down at the waterfront. That would be like a spot like after you would go to a movie or like after you did anything, you just walk across the bridge, go to Fuddruckers, you'd get like a 3-pound burger and like potato wedges and a drink for like $7.
Not only that, but the main course of Fuddruckers, Greg, was what was it so special? I know I was so special, but
Was it
the
bread?
main-
Was it bread?
The main course?
no, it was the ability that you were able to customize your burger.
Oh,
how
yeah.
you
Because they had
so
the
chose.
veggie station, the like sauce station, and all that stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Forgot about that.
I like put like 5 different sauces on it, and I thought
Yeah.
it was like amazing, and then I threw up like 3 hours later. So,
Mhm.
but I wish they had more bread, but alas, they don't, and that's why they probably did. So number 4, we're getting it into one of the more expensive ones, but I think that their bread is top tier, and that's number 4, the Cheesecake Factory's brown bread.
So off the top of my head, I've probably like actually sat down and ate at the Cheesecake Factory maybe like once or twice in my life, honestly. So
You're
like
missing out. Missing out for sure.
no, like listen, like I like don't get me wrong, like I've gotten their cheesecake takeout before, like plenty of times, but like actually sat down and like eat there, I probably once or twice in my life. So like I do not recall if this bread's good or not.
It's very good.
Okay.
To the point where like I almost ate 2 trays of this bread before like my actual like order was taken.
Jesus, bud.
It's freaking good bread.
I get it, but like Cheesecake Factory, you gotta be careful. Like, first off, their menus are like a book, and then second of all, like the main courses are massive to begin with. So like you're gonna eat like a king, and then you still gotta save room for fucking cheesecake.
That's
Now,
true.
Sometimes could it be the bread's good or the butter? I mean, with Cheesecake Factory, I feel like
in this case, I say the bread is better, but I like where your head's at, Vo, because that's gonna come down the road to us a little bit later.
That's why it is bread and butter.
There's one place I can think of that it was more the butter than the bread, but we'll see. I don't want to spoil anything, so
right.
True, true.
It's on there.
Yeah, no, I get the Cheesecake Factory and like all its menu. It'll take 3 months to read and then another 3 months to order everything.
Right.
But the bread, it was a smart way because then you had to do was then you have like 2 trays of bread and then you order something small and then you don't have to spend as much money. So, but that never happens for me. So I always get like, originally I didn't even think I could order cheesecake from there because they said all the cheesecakes may or may not have touched a peanut cheesecake or something.
That sucks.
So originally I was very upset because cheesecake is my favorite dessert. So I was like, they told me when I was very young, my parents, that they were like, hey, maybe you shouldn't get the cheesecake. And finally, I just grew the hell up one day and I said, I don't care if I die or not, I'm going to eat this cheesecake. So
congrats on becoming a man, bud.
It was, yes. It's not, not your first beer, not your first shave. It was my first, middle finger to allergies. So for that, I got like the Oreo cheesecake, I'm pretty sure, from Cheesecake Factory.
Can't go wrong with that.
And I literally fell in love with it. It was amazing. So.
And then probably had an allergic reaction to it after the.
Yeah, were you fine after it?
Huh? No, I was A-okay. Surprisingly, I just don't care.
Yeah, I mean, you could have also mistaken the euphoria that you felt from like eating the cheesecake for like just a severe allergic reaction to it, for all you know.
Yeah, probably. With that being said, let's get into another chain restaurant that's going to have people on the brinks, especially their bread, because number 3, let's get into Olive Garden with their breadsticks.
At 3?
3, bud, yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is blasphemy right
We
here.
might have to end the show right here.
Jesus Christ, man.
Do it.
Why so low?
Well, there's like 2 people watching. Do it. End it right now.
Why so low?
Why so low?
Yeah.
Listen, it's good, but it's not like I have them on their own. It's like the complimentary breadsticks and salad. You got to have the salad with it too. And I love Olive Garden salad. So I'm like eating it back and forth, you know. But in terms of actual bread, I think there's some better ones out there. I'm sorry, boys.
I don't know. We'd always go to the Olive Garden, and I would just eat the breadsticks, fill up, and then take my food home, whatever I ordered.
Smart.
That was eat this. I guess I would eat the salad too, but mainly breadsticks. It was the same type of thing. They brought 5. We had a family of 4.
So did you always try to get the second one?
Oh yeah, I would take 2.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, we need more. And then I'd take 2 more.
Oh yeah, it was the way to go. Absolutely.
What was it? I would always order I would always finish half of my dinner, take the other half home, but I would always order, I want to say it's the chocolate lasagna, like for a dessert, and take that. I'm telling you, guys, it's on a whole another level. Like I ate one bite of it and thought I had to go into cardiac arrest because like how much just sugar and everything, but it was fantastic. Highly recommend it. So
okay,
but yeah, breadsticks. I'm gonna say they're number 3 because number 2.
These 2 have to be amazing.
They have to, because that's some elite competition that you're just
because
tossing by the side.
You're putting the bread with the butter, and honestly, there is no restaurant that has the better bread and butter combo. And then this is number 2, the next Texas Roadhouse with their rolls.
The cinnamon butter, it got you, baby.
Their cinnamon butter, like it's to the point where like I don't even think like. Because when we order, Bree's parents order like takeout for Texas Roadhouse, we get a freaking tub of the cinnamon butter.
Oh God!
So that way, like, I mean, half the time I'm not shy about it. I'll just take my bread and just
dip it in.
But in one bite. Like I won't like.
You won't double dip?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good to know that you have some sort of class, bud.
But yeah, I'll just take the roll and just next one. Like, it's phenomenal, man.
Based on this picture, though, like this could have been bad because like you have the peanuts like all next to it and stuff like that. Like that would have not gone well.
Listen, I tell them all the time, hey, I have a nut and shellfish allergy, because you have to say that, otherwise they'll do stupid shit like mix up ingredients in your food. And they're like, oh no, you didn't tell us, so we can't. Like, so now I just tell them in case anything happens, so I can get financially compensated.
Right. I mean, there was I mean, like the last time peanuts were accidentally put into something, I mean, it was from your girlfriend, in fairness.
True.
So
one time I didn't do that, and that was interesting. I must have still been in high school, actually. I got Dairy Queen and was eating it with some friends, and all I felt, because I was eating this is important, so I was eating a strawberry, I believe at the time it was called a cheese quake. Not a cheese
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
That's what they called it. Supposed to just have strawberry cheesecake in it and everything.
Yep.
Well, I was biting one of the cheesecake bites, and I felt something crunch on the other side of my mouth.
Cheesecake doesn't crunch.
And I said, huh, that didn't sound good. So I thought I chipped a tooth or
Broke
something.
a tooth, yeah.
And then here I'm thinking, oh, that feels weird. So I put it down. And I said, I have to go home. Goodbye. And I drove home.
As an allergic reaction was like taking
As an allergic
cold.
reaction is building.
Wow.
So I had my mom. I was like, you gotta be ready in the driveway with this, like the Benadryl or whatever, because like, I should not be driving right now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that was interesting though. So now I just have to tell people like every time that there's stuff like that around, like, hey, don't kill me. And
No promises.
And going off your point here with the butter, the restaurant I was talking about was Spaghetti Warehouse. Do you ever have it?
No, see,
Never
I've
went
had
to Spaghetti Warehouse.
My
yeah.
family would go there all the time because their friends loved it. So we would go there probably once or twice, like a week.
What do they
maybe.
sell? What do they sell?
It was spaghetti.
Well, now it is thankfully the Cinderlands warehouse. But continue.
But the bread was decent, but the butter was like a garlic butter. It would just melt right on the bread. So that was like you would just want the butter really, but you're like, oh, the bread's here, might as well put it on there.
I
so.
do not recommend just eating
Yeah,
butter.
it's not a good idea.
No, not a good idea.
What I can recommend is a restaurant that I'll go to just to get these things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big thing for me because if I eat basically anything else, I'll die. So that is why at number 1, these are the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits.
Okay. Okay.
Good choice.
Okay.
I think it's always like when you go to a Red Lobster and you have a seafood, or I shouldn't even say seafood, a shellfish allergy. I always got a burger, and people like look at me like, "Oh my god, he's eating a burger. What is he doing? Doesn't he know?" So they're like, shut up, bitch! Can't eat shellfish. I wish I could have lobster. I wish I could have crab. I wish I could have shrimp, but I can't. I'll eat the shit out of those biscuits, though.
They are amazing. I would say Olive Garden was my number 1,
Mm-hmm.
but over the years, like this is probably taken over. They're that good.
My only caveat to it is that at least I would still put Olive Garden at 1 because with the Cheddar Bay biscuits, you can buy them in store and actually make them yourself.
You can buy them, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's why they're so good that
that's
you
why
can
they're so
buy
good.
them.
But I understand that. But like, in order for me to get the Olive Garden breadsticks, I can't go to a store and get them. Like, I have to go to Olive Garden to get them specifically.
I guess they do make like garlic breadsticks like that kind of taste the same, but
But
they're
they're
not,
they
not
ain't all
exactly the same.
they ain't Olive Garden branded
Yeah,
bun.
Not the same thing. Although I will say, I don't know what they do with that Italian dressing at Olive Garden. I will buy it from the store, and it won't be the same.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do to it.
it's because they put all the cheese in the salad too.
Oh,
When they're like,
God,
when,
you're
say
like,
when.
Say
Yeah, I'm like-
when.
You're supposed to say, shut up.
They're like going back to get another thing of cheese. Like,
Every time. I love me my cheese. Yeah, I think that ranking is perfectly sound. I know everyone's going to be like, like, why would you like it? Shut up. It's my way or the highway, and that's how it works. So now it's time for radical ranking number 2. Okay. We talked about the free bread. Now let's get into what some would call what makes these chain restaurants tick. Why do you want to go to them? For their slogans. The slogan brings
okay.
somebody in, man. And that's what I have to look forward to with this. The top chain restaurant slogans. Has there honestly ever been, just yes or no answer, has there ever been a restaurant slogan that's brought you into the restaurant? Like before you even ate anything, saw it on a commercial, and you're like, man, that slogan was so good. I need to go get that shit right now.
I don't think it. No, never had like that strong of a hold on me.
Think in that aspect, but when I've heard the slogan, it sticks with you. It's catchy. You know where what the restaurant
there's
is.
there's some funny ones, but there's all. I wouldn't even call this a slogan, but like there's like also ones that are just iconic, like when Chili's did the baby back ribs and then they had like instinct to it. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. And it's just like it's so funny.
It's catchy and gets stuck in your head, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
I will say there's been one, and it wasn't even a real restaurant. It wasn't even a real chain restaurant. It was the theme song to Mr. Meaty. If you guys have ever seen that show, that creepy ass puppet show that was on Nickelodeon.
Oh,
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this.
Yeah.
It was,
okay.
Okay.
It was all of God's creatures, fresh off the grill. So come on down to Mr. Meaty, where friends are meaty meat. And I was like, shit, there's a lot of meat. I want to go there, eat all that meat, but I can't. It's not real. So,
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the shows I didn't watch.
it'll traumatize you. So
I feel traumatized just from remembering it. Yeah.
well, if you want to get traumatized, let's get into this ranking. So,
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Way
So,
to
I think
warn
these
us. Jeez.
I think these will be good. But number 5, the simplest of things, people. Red Robins, yum.
Easy enough.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give it to you. It's just kind of echoes too. It's like a nice soothing one at the end.
I didn't have a picture of Red Robin to throw on here, so I threw a yum. That was like
It works. It looks like you got it from like a comic book that as soon as like someone punched someone in the face, they immediately like
Just
yum. They just got the knuckle sandwich and they were like yum.
But it actually looked like a sandwich.
Right.
The knuckles coming in
Mhm.
on bread.
what was it? It was like, it's also like it's found its way to TikTok for like it was a thing long time ago, probably like actually maybe not TikTok, maybe it was Vine. This guy did like a skit where he's like a murderer, like trying to find like someone that's in the house. The guy's hiding in the closet. He like pulls up. He's like trying to find out where he is. He goes, Red Robin, and then the guy pops out. He's like, yum. He's like, oh, so down, like freaking out. Like I thought that was catchy. I thought I liked that.
Yeah,
so.
that's one of the catchy ones. That
Yeah.
stuck in your head.
So yeah, Yum by Red Robin. Let's hit the number 4. Greg, I love how you spoil some of the stuff that I have on this show. Because number 4,
He doesn't know though.
I don't.
I want my baby back, baby back,
Oh,
baby back, baby back, baby. So it's I want my baby back chilies for the baby back ribs.
this wasn't even considered a slogan. It was just a commercial that came out to promote the new ribs.
Yes, but it got so big that they developed it and put it on to be one of their slogans in the future. So
They just ran with it.
like sometimes you got to throw stuff at the wall and hope it sticks.
That's true. That's true.
Very, I was like, oh, I mean, like if you're thinking like, maybe what if I don't like ribs? Like, well, this isn't gonna entertain me. But when you have like the catchiness of it, well, my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. It's hypnotizing.
It was hypnotizing. Were you hypnotized watching NSYNC actually like groove to it? Yeah.
He was.
This is like it's good to know that you get groovy to DGD and NSYNC all at the same time. It's the exact same dance move too.
Yeah, John scream about baby back ribs. I wouldn't know, and it'd be amazing. So
that'd be something. I'll give you that.
Let's hit number 3. Just IHOP's. Come hungry, leave happy.
I thought this was gonna be the rebrand to the International House of Burgers.
Burgers. House of Burgers. Yeah, I can't believe they ran for that for a while. Like it was a ballsy move on their part.
And what's funny is like I truly do think there was like part of them that probably kind of thought that it would actually work, but if it didn't, they just had like the fallback on and was just like, oh, it was just a joke,
Oh yeah, like can you imagine the backlash?
Mhm.
Like you're turning the House of Pancakes into a House of Burgers. What the? Like what are you doing? Like you're messing with my shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like because they just they turned the P into like an upside down
Lowercase
Yeah,
B.
they kind of just flipped it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, how's the rest of the breakfast market gonna take this? When you tell them there's no longer, so it definitely was some sort of backlash. It had to be that they were finally like,
I don't know, man. I think it was just them trying to promote their new burgers. That's about it. There was like,
maybe.
I think it was a double-edged thing where they were kind of like, hope this is a rebrand that we want to go well, but if it doesn't go well, we know that we could always just revert back. It's not I don't think it was like them like doing a full-scale thing or whatever.
Who knows? But I know that there's Come Hungry Leave Happy is better than Waffle Houses. Come here, bet $20 and see the cook fist fight each other. Like
To this day, I have never been in a Waffle House.
I've never been in a Waffle House.
Never been in a Waffle
I
House.
don't understand the hype. Everyone's like, you got to go to a Waffle House.
I'm trying.
I'm like, why? Why do they have good things? No. Like, is their health code violations good? No.
There's
Like-
a great and I'm trying to. There's a. Have you ever seen
Pancake House.
Have you ever seen like any of the Anthony Bourdain stuff on like
Yeah.
on like No Reservations or even like
Yeah.
Parts Unknown? There's an episode where he's in Greensboro. I'm trying to remember Charleston, South Carolina, with a chef, and like one of the first like opening scenes is like them drunk at a Waffle House, and the chef that he's with is like expunging like the the poetic like beauty that is Waffle House, where it's kind of like no one judges you. You could be anyone you want here, but yet you're still going to get the food no matter what, and you will get the same treatment no matter what. And there's a beauty to it. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, they all just treat you like shit.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, this is interesting. And they're expunging like how great the food is for when you're drunk and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, I can
They're the stereotypical diner where I believe like the cook will like put a cigarette out on your egg whenever you're finished with your meal. They're like, you want anything else with that, hun? All right. Lay the on the deck. Have a good day. Have a good one. So.
It's got character. Nothing wrong with that.
Got a lot of blood in there too. All right,
Who knows what else?
Yeah. Number 2. We're eating good in the neighborhood. From Applebee's.
Fancy like Applebee's.
No.
That was actually
No.
one of the trivia questions.
Was it? That's awesome.
Do you have any idea how much I hate that song?
Why? What's so bad about it?
So much.
It's a good song.
Because you're like, all these normal people, they're like, oh yeah, we're having fun, shut up. No, you're not.
It's a good
Nerds.
song, but Applebee's ruined it.
No.
They overplayed it.
Well,
They made it in the
Not a good song in
commercials.
general anyway.
Well, I mean, they
What?
added the stuff to the menu specifically to take advantage of it, and credit to them for that. That was brilliant on their part.
It's the whatever his name is, because I don't think I
Walker
found
Hayes.
a single. Yeah, I don't think I found a single song from that guy I like.
Dude,
It all
really?
sounds. Oh, it's all sounds trash. It's all
Yeah,
bad.
he's a couple good ones.
Sick. Oh, for the whipped cream on the top two. Motion like Miami on the. Shut up.
He
Shut up,
listens to it
nerd.
every
He liked it. Well, he had to hear it from this past Music League week, but yeah, I bet.
It's like I'm tired of giving you guys gold and y'all shitting over it for like so bad, and then you'll give like the songs that were like repeated more. Get the I'm getting.
First off,
Just leave
I
them
did
go
not
wrong.
vote for Chattahoochee, so don't try. that
I'm
with
not
me.
saying you,
I
Greg.
did.
If
I
I was
actually
saying
did.
you, I'd look right at you and tell you it's your fault, but it's not. I'm getting a little tired, but another day, another dollar. Let's get to the
wait till you
first.
see my song, one of my songs for this round.
Swear to God, Pho, if it's another fucking repeat, they
No,
should
no,
get
it's
no
not.
votes. But that's all mine.
I'm actually quite proud of the 2 I picked for this one.
Same.
Number 1.
2. Oh no, sorry, it is 2. My bad. My bad.
One.
My bad.
Number 1. I love the picture for it. When you're here, your family from Olive Garden. To throw the old Dom Toretto in there. Like,
Oh god.
nothing
It's
is more
fitting.
important than family. Family is family. I don't understand the hype, but Dom Toretto is Dom Toretto. Olive Garden is Olive Garden, and when you're here, you are definitely family because you're all shitting in the bathroom together. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but here's the thing. Like, you go to any Italian restaurant and they're gonna give you like stuff that's a massive portion that you can't finish. That's just like their thing.
Yeah, but it's so Americanized. It's so bad. Like any Italian, like, hey, yo, what an Olive Garden? What are you, a piece of shit? It's bad. Get out. No, we don't want it. Like, it's bad.
So, how I said my dad loved Lone Star for his birthday, like I would pick Olive Garden every time.
Really?
Mainly for the breadsticks.
Oh yeah, I mean the breadsticks
So-
were amazing.
'Cause
Yeah.
It was somewhere we didn't go like often, so I was like, "Yep, Olive Garden.
Mm,
Where you want to go for your birthday? Olive Garden."
okay.
I was thinking your mom would have said the Olive Garden one.
She probably did,
Like, let's
yeah.
go to Olive Garden. I don't know. I will say it later what mine was because it's on the list, so I can't say it. But I think those are the best slogans, and I think now it's time for our favorite segment of this show, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the ooh, you great debate. It is simple. You must create a fantasy chain restaurant meal compiled of 3 things. 1, the appetizer. 2, the main course. And 3, the dessert. Naturally, I'm assuming what's his name is not here watching.
I think he's working,
So
unfortunately.
he must be working.
He doesn't get a shout out. Just what's his name?
Yeah, just what's his name,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
well, when he starts delivering on time, I'll start
I
acknowledging.
mean, we can go. I can pull up his order from last week because we didn't use
That
it.
is true. We technically used chippers from last week. So yeah,
So
technically,
let-
yeah,
let
we'll
me
use
see if I have it.
we'll use a week early submission. I'll say that. Yeah, week early submission as the
All right,
pick.
So he had last week we had a guest. So he had guest Austin, Vo, Greg.
All right.
So we'll go Austin, Vo, Greg.
All right, cool. I like it.
Are we going? We pick all three or one?
Let's start off. Each one of us do the appetizer.
Okay.
Each one of us do the main course, and then each one of us do the dessert.
Okay.
I like it. Okay.
Okay. So for me, there is no debate at all. Only certain amount of restaurants, I believe only one restaurant in particular has perfected this. I will go with the Southwest egg rolls from Chili's.
Oh, that's a good one.
I have not. I've seen like a couple other restaurants have their take on it. Nothing has ever come close. I will get the Southwest egg rolls every time. I used to actually order those like little appetizer samplers, and that's my meal.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just ask for double Southwest egg rolls with like boneless wings. Like that's what I love them so much. The sauce is like an avocado ranch that you like dip it in, and I'll ask for like hot sauce too to throw on it. Oh my god, it's heaven, dude. That's what I'm saying.
It's heaven. Okay, I like it. Not many things you have called heaven for as long as we've been doing this show. So like I will give you credit that you have that that moniker put in.
So Southwest egg rolls for me.
Mm-hmm.
Vote.
Appetizer. So I haven't had these in a while. I think they're still around, the restaurant.
Okay.
But I'm going to say loaded potato skins from TGI Fridays.
I think they're still around. The one down the waterfront's not, but yeah, I believe they're still
Yeah,
around.
I-
Yeah.
I don't know
That
if
was
there's any
another
local,
thing. I
but-
like. Does TGI Friday still exist?
I think they do, but I think they're downsizing.
Okay, and that's fine if they are. I just like. Spoiler alert: they're not included on this list. But I've actually never once went to a TGI Fridays. Not once.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, like I mean, for us, like that's why like Vo and I were pretty much like discussing like a lot of the same chain restaurants because like they're all in kind of like the same area of like West Mifflin and the waterfront and stuff like that pretty much. So like it's just kind of like I don't know, like pretty common for us to like have the same chain restaurants pretty much.
Makes sense. All right, Vo, do you want to de-size those real quick while Greg's?
Well, he
Yeah,
already
they're
already did.
Oh, I didn't.
There were,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, it just literally just popped up like 2 seconds later. Okay, sorry, boys. You know, as I am a bit of a delay. So, Greg, appetizer round.
I'm kind of mad you took the Southwest egg rolls because those are good ones. But I
Alright.
got but I this one's a little bit of a newer one, and I would say that it's kind of it slowly kind of has worked its way into my heart. It is the pub pretzels with beer cheese from Applebee's.
Oh.
It's like it's very new, I believe, because I think it just came out like a few years ago that they added it. But yes, they are
Yeah.
excellent, and I am a sucker for good beer cheese.
I love a
Massive,
good
massive
Greg.
beer cheese fan.
I love it. Here's what I'll say because we just went to. I feel like we only go to Applebee's anymore for half-priced apps.
That's the only reason to go.
So
Oh God, you remember like in college a couple times we would drive to the Butler one and we would go at like 9 or 10
Oh,
at
yeah,
night just
we-
to get half price.
that's what
We do it after hockey games in Washington. all the
Well.
time.
we were there. We went at 10 o'clock and we stayed there probably until like good like till like 12.
Yeah.
So, like eating just appetizers and drinking beers and everything.
Oh,
so,
you can get so much bang for your buck just doing that. You really could.
So I like that one, Greg. I do love me some beer cheese. However, I had to go with the Southwest egg rolls, man. Now we get into the main course.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Do we have to take from different restaurants? So you can't pick all three from the same?
Correct.
Okay.
I want some diversity with
Okay.
it. So
I just wanted to clarify that before you go.
yeah, I got you. So now I gotta think, like, what would be good? Because it's not just like what it would all be good to get. Like, it all has to like
Blend. It has to blend well
has to
together.
blend. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Honestly, I will go because I picked Southwest egg rolls. It might be contradictory to what I just said, but I am going with probably one of my all-time favorite burgers of all time.
Mm.
Give me the bonsai burger from Red Robin.
Is that the one with the giant pineapple ring on it?
It is a grilled pineapple
Okay.
slice with teriyaki sauce and some kind of like Hawaiian mayo. I want like if you get like all like the sodium from I'm thinking of this like logistically.
Okay.
So if you get all the sodium and everything from the Southwest egg rolls and the grease, then you add the acidity with the pineapple and the teriyaki. That'll calm the stomach down a little bit, or it may hurt it. I don't know. I have not had any of these all in one day, so who the hell am I to judge? But the bonsai is what I get every single time I go to Red Robin. It was the first burger I ever had at Red Robin. I remember because my dad would always argue over the Royal Red Robin because the first time the cook would make him a runny egg, so it was a new cook, and he made like a scene. He was like, "I want a runny egg," and the cook's like, "I can't do it, Rob. I only do this thing." He's like, "Make me a runny egg." I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a very very like
It's a
weird
dad
stance.
thing.
It's a very weird stance to like lay on in this case.
No, I would do the same thing. Like, make my food right, bitch.
Wow. Okay. Jeez.
That's all. I'm sorry. So yeah, bonsai burger for me. I mean, you can't also go wrong. I sometimes put the bottomless steak fries on with a little bit of the campfire sauce. And oh my god, so good. Getting hungry just doing it.
I know
All right.
I'm starving during this episode here.
This is why I'm glad I ate before I came down.
All right, vote.
Must be nice.
Mhm.
So this one, it's kind of a new one. I actually just had it a couple weeks ago. We went to Red Lobster, and it was the New Orleans salmon with shrimp.
Ooh. Okay. So a two fish
Yeah.
combo. Okay. I like that. I like that.
So what separates it? Why like New Orleans
Had, like,
salmon? What is
It had New
Cajun
Orleans like
seasoning?
Cajun seasoning spices on it.
that? Is something that I've always just wanted. Like, so I went to New Orleans for New Year's. Can't recommend it enough. I don't remember half the night. It was amazing. All I remember was smoking a cigarette in front of a gargoyle in the place for the dungeon. I don't remember it.
You are a disgusting human being, Austin Moorhead.
I don't remember half that night. It was all I remember was that because I had photo evidence at one point. With that, I have never had like the crawfish, like good crawfish, like Louisiana, like boil, New Orleans. I've seen videos on how to do it all the time. It looks incredible. I can't have it, and it's frustrating to me. They put like orange juice and all this different weird shit, all these spices and Old Bay, and it just supposedly tastes phenomenal. I don't know. Just had to throw that in there.
Here's the description, just so you get a better idea.
Just to tantalize you, if you will.
Blackened Atlantic salmon topped with shrimp, tossed in Cajun butter sauce with tomato cilantro relish. Served with lemon and choice of two sides.
Two sides.
Oh.
Two sides being the
What would
key.
you give me your two sides?
So what did I got? Fries and a Caesar salad, I believe.
Listen,
That's what I had. But
can't go wrong with a Caesar salad, man.
I would probably get broccoli this time since I have loaded potato skins here.
Is it weird that like the Caesar salad has less ingredients, but it's more unhealthy for you? Like I feel like Caesar salad I've been getting more and more lately instead of a house salad. But I should be like, no, you're fat. You need the house salad. Like tone down in the dressing. But it's a Caesar salad's a good salad, man. Greg.
I'm trying to think about this one. So, like nowadays, I would obviously like I am a little bit more healthier, so like I'm not gonna like this is like a dream scenario for me. I would probably go from Olive Garden. I would go the tour of Italy.
Okay.
Ooh. I haven't had that in so long, Greg.
Yeah, the lasagna, the chicken parm, and the fettuccine alfredo, all in like kind of like smaller versions, just on one plate.
They really do give you massive portions, and then they look at you
But
weird
that-
when you ask for a
But
box.
that's not just like Olive Garden. That's like every Italian restaurant you
Yeah.
go to. They're like that.
Well, I don't know how many Italian restaurants you go to. I've only been to like, I know I've been to some, but like, I can't remember
Did
the
you ever
last
go
time
to
I went.
Pasta 2?
Pasta. No, I know the
like
closest
Buffalo
place
Park.
I've wanted to go. There was that penne like pasta or whatever bar that's in Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gone to that yet. It's supposed to be really fancy. Like so much that I was like, oh yes, I like an establishment in your fanciest table.
And it's in Butler?
Wow,
Wow.
that's some.
You have to wear a shirt and shoes to get in.
You have to wear, yeah, you have to wear all the necessary things in order to get in the restaurant. Jesus. All right.
I think I broke Greg.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that was great.
All right. Now we're at the dessert. It has to be this, boys. Like, I know that I said I love this one version of it, but to be honest, I will go for a simple strawberry cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory every single time. I've been doing a lot more fruit cheesecakes than I have like all other cheesecakes, and it's. I mean, who knows this place called Cookout? Do you guys know Cookout?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so it's a southern place, all right?
Okay.
Southern like fast food. But you can get all like these platters, like dirt freaking cheap. Like I'm talking like maybe like $5 like per platter. You choose a big thing, right? I always get like a double burger, which is like I don't know, probably like that big. And then you get 2 sides. I get a chicken ranch wrap and onion rings. And they give you like I think like 6 onion rings. And then I had what could have possibly been the best milkshake I've ever had. A blueberry cheesecake milkshake.
Wow.
And it was all for like $5.
That's a good
It's
deal.
a lot of food. I'm telling you, if you're ever in the South, go to a Cookout because their Cookout sauce also that they have is amazing. But yes, I would go with a strawberry cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
And now Vo has to think of another place to get dessert.
Oh, so I can't pick Cheesecake
Well,
Factory.
you can. It's just like
Yeah.
you're
Well-
copying nerd.
I was going to go red velvet cheesecake, but something just popped into my head as you were talking. And I remember always going to Denny's
Okay.
as a kid
Okay.
and getting the Oreo Blender Blast milkshake.
Ah.
I think that's what it was called. It was some Oreo milkshake.
Okay.
And they would fill up the glass and give you another glass. So you basically got 2 milkshakes for the price of 1.
I like that.
I can't remember the last time I went to a Denny's.
I'm kind of mad I didn't even think of Denny's as a main dish place because I would have totally picked an omelet. Now that I think about it. Big omelet guy.
Grand Slam.
Big omelet guy.
Grand Slam at Denny's. Our Denny just doesn't. Our Denny strikes out. He doesn't hit Grand Slam.
No.
So, all right. So, what is that? An Oreo blaster milkshake?
Oreo
Let
blender
me-
blast.
Let me see if they still have it.
I would be very
I have a
interested to see if
computer
they
in
still
front of
have
me.
it or not. Yeah.
Vo totally wants to go to Denny's after this.
the one by us closes at 5 p.m.
What the?
Yeah,
What's
like
the
what kind-
point?
Wait. The one by you or the one by me?
The one by me in Green Tree.
Okay. I was gonna
I
say.
don't know.
What's the point?
I was gonna say because I mean technically there's
Yeah.
two. Technically there's 2 by me. I just realized that.
The point of a Denny's
Yeah,
is late night breakfast.
Oreo Blender Blaster milkshake.
Okay. Yeah, that's the whole point of a Denny's is late night breakfast
Yeah,
and bad decisions.
we went to go for dinner the one time. It was closed at 5. We're
That's
like, what?
stupid. Well, yeah, Denny's is supposed to be 24/7.
I will say that Dunkin' by my area says it always closes at 8. I shit you not, I've gone at 6 o'clock and the door's locked.
Probably because they think that it's slow and no one's gonna want donuts or coffee at 6.
But that's all right. I'm like, hey, like I want my shit open up.
Yeah.
Like, don't lie to me.
Okay.
So, but it is infuriating. Greg, your dessert.
I have had this dessert at technically 2 different restaurants. The last time I had it, it was at some place up on McKnight. It was like BJ's.
BJ's Brew House.
Yeah, the place that me and you went with Henkel and Bird one time.
Yeah.
Do you remember the dessert we had there?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. So that was the last time I had this dessert, but the first time I ever had it was at Uno down in the waterfront. The deep dish cookie sundae.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What the shit?
Austin, it is a deep dish pizza.
From Uno?
Yeah, sure, from Uno, yeah. It is a deep dish pizza pan that you bake a cookie in that fits the entire pan, and then you put
Like
you drizzle it with chocolate syrup, put some ice cream on top, and that is a deep dish cookie sundae.
Greg, were you telling me about eating healthy?
Technically, it's a fantasy, so yeah, that's kind of
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So is it like a cookie cake? Is that what that is? Like
essentially, yeah. Well, here's the thing: a cookie cake is like still kind of like a cookie cake can like still hold its like form like when you cut into it, so that way like it'll still
this
have like
thing melted.
This will melt. Yes.
Oh,
This
shit,
is like
wow.
a giant soft cookie that when you like put a spoon into it, it'll literally melt when you.
Scoops up everything.
Yes. There are 2 places that have this. One is Uno's Pizzeria, which is only locations in the waterfront, but BJ's Brew House over in McKnight Road has this as well, and it's delicious.
Is it worth driving an hour and 1 minute? Damn.
I'd say so. Not my fault.
There's one in the South Hills, but that
Yeah.
might be further for you.
Not my fault you live in a food desert, bud.
It's not entirely true, but all we have here is food.
Mhm.
Suspect. We need other activities. All right, boys. I think that's very well done. Now, what we're gonna do is that so Vo can finally like eat a bag of chips or something from behind the counter without none of us looking.
Where do you think I have
what
chips
we are
at?
going
Get
to
some
do-
like salty like fat in you or something like that.
Get some food in you. I see you salivating through the screen. So, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with the top 10 ranking of the evening. Stay tuned.
Let's dive right into sports, as I have strong opinions on that. Which college team could beat a professional team in the same sport right now?
Okay.
There is not a single answer that is better than the LSU Tigers defeating the Cincinnati Bengals.
Even if I know the pitch that's coming, every other part of me is still normal.
That's why it's frustrating for me, Greg.
It's like okay, if I know what something is coming, I know ahead of time. I still have to be able to do the action to get the result that I need.
Okay, so they won 3 games in 10 years with 3 rebuilds.
I don't lose at arguments. All right.
Especially about fast food, so yeah.
You will never walk alone. Guess what? Now you will. Coronavirus.
I barely touch my girlfriend's cat. The most I'd be willing to do is like just kind of put my finger on its forehead and just like.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with us is Alex Kazor from Steelers Depot.
We are live with Ryan Smith, professional cornhole player in the ACL. Ryan.
What all franchises were you able to work with in the NHL?
With Phoenix, Carolina, and Detroit.
So here is Moorhead's ranking. Moorhead is my cousin. He is the rank king.
Higher
Top 10 extra Power Rangers.
This is the top 10 emo songs of the 2000s.
There's only one correct answer for number 1. Why is F is for Family better than Futurama when Futurama is like Star Wars for potheads? Like
I know.
I'm
So I think
We have one or two that are mad in the chat.
You're welcome for that.
All right, we're gonna get banned.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back from your break. And welcome to my third Busch Light apple on the day.
Someone's getting frisky tonight. Jeez.
Doesn't taste great, I'll tell you that, but I need to finish them off. So that's the last one in the fridge, thank God. The top 10 ranking for the evening. The top 10 chain restaurants.
Controversy.
This will be hard. It's going to be very hurtful to some individuals, I believe.
Is it hurtful to you in any way?
I don't care if it is or not. I have no feelings. I'm dead inside anyway, so it won't matter.
Wow. Okay then.
Wow.
We went down that dark road pretty quickly.
So,
what were the parameters for this? Just out of curiosity.
Sit down, most likely.
Okay.
Which again, people get into like, okay, well, you can sit down at Chipotle, you can sit down at like a Jersey Mike's. I think those are more on the line of the fancier fast food establishments than
They're called fast casual, bud. Fast casual.
So these are just your casual sit down ones. It's ones that you have to like wait for like a table. Let me say it.
Okay, fair enough.
So let's start off at number 10. They had my favorite bread of all time, but I think everything honestly else they have is absolute trash. Number 10 is Red Robin, or not Red Lobster. Red Lobster.
You can't say it's trash just because you can't eat 90% of the menu. That's just like
unreal.
It's my thought.
That's just bias.
I've heard from various sources that none of their shrimp is fresh, tastes fresh. I remember even going out and, having, family dinners at this establishment, and one of the members of my family, not disclosing who, would be like, this crab does not taste right, or this does not taste right. I know I'm ragging on them, it seems, but, you can only have so many dining establishments. And for me, honestly, the cheddar biscuits always save the day.
Okay.
So, and the burger isn't too bad. It's not seasoned at all, and it's garbage. So,
Well, especially if it's
they're not a burger place.
right. If they don't specialize in
well,
burgers,
of course,
it's like a throwaway thing. It's like, oh, it's for the weirdo that doesn't want to eat shellfish,
It's for that guy in that corner.
Yeah,
seat back
exactly. Austin, I thought you were bigger than this, because especially I thought we made so much progress when you ranked stuff with peanut butter in it very highly on your part. I thought you grew.
No, they can piss up a rope. Number 9. It's a controversial take already. Number 9. We're eating good in the neighborhood for Applebee's at number 9.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Name one thing you go. Dude, no. Name one thing you go there besides the apps. Name one thing that someone wants to eat at Applebee's that's not the appetizers. I rest my case.
Off the top of my head,
Okay.
I don't know their menu.
I don't either, so.
But
Name something that someone's excited to go for at Applebee's besides the apps.
Dollar Margs.
No, they're not.
Dollar Long Islands.
No, they're stupid. They're stupidly overpoured. Listen, as much as I enjoy
the 2 for $20.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with the 2 for $20, actually.
I didn't know we were still in middle school. But
oh, shut up.
The Applebee's notion, okay? I will only go for the apps anymore. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. And half the time, the apps aren't even like that well. Picture this. I just went last time, and I got the wings, and I got them extra hot. The extra hot buffalo or whatever it is. So there's like spice rub on it already, I can tell.
Did you want to have your butthole on fire or something? Did you have like a bad day or something?
I want to burn. You know this, Greg. I welcome that pain.
Good for you.
And I just got buffalo. Like a very medium buffalo flavor, and I was very disappointed. However, I will always order the beer, cheese, and pretzels. I will always order that. And I've kind of been flip-flopping back and forth. I think they also had the I have not gotten these in a long time, but they used to have like the wonton tacos.
I think they still have them.
Yeah, I think they still have. They're good. But yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten those. I got their spinach and artichoke dip, and I wasn't too impressed with how that one was made.
Yeah, but you can't screw up spinach and artichoke dip though.
Or wasn't it? But yeah, I know it's a hot take, but I think it's right because besides the half-price app, I don't know what anyone else is going to Applebee's for.
But that I mean, the half price apps though are such a great gimmick, and it gets people in the door. So like, you know,
Late at night.
yeah. But I mean, like, if you're still getting business because of it, then you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, but what happens at the other hours of the day, Greg?
You just get like the normal stragglers that come in.
Stragglers.
What?
They have a
makes
shrimp
sense.
and Parmesan sirloin.
That doesn't even sound right.
Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp. I did have that. It was pretty good. Fiesta lime chicken.
The only general thing that I always order from them. Now, granted, I'm more of a sandwich guy than anything, but I will have other things. But I graduate towards the sandwich department whenever I go out to these establishments. So I had the prime rib dipper.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Would I spend $13 on it? No.
Yeah, but I mean, compare that to like going to another like normal restaurant and spending like twice as much on it. Just saying.
I don't know, man. Applebee's can like put you in a hole financially if you are not careful. I remember the one time I went with Bree and like, you know, two of us, it was like $50-$60, which I was like, holy, wow. That, you know, which is why we only do half-priced apps now. So,
being fiscally responsible, I like it.
You know what, you got to be something, right? Number 8 had one of the best rolls in the game, and their food's not too bad either. I'm gonna go with Texas Roadhouse at 8. I like a lot of what they do. Their one appetizer I always freaking get. It is the rattlesnake bites, which are essentially like giant, like jalapeno, like cheddar balls that are like dipped in like a cage or I think that's right, some kind of Cajun horseradish. And I'll never forget.
Sounds good.
When we went out with family, I think it was for my pap's birthday, and I ordered the rattlesnake bites, and my dad was like, "How's the rattlesnake?" And I said, "No, Dad, they're not. They don't have action." I was like, "Are you?" And like, I thought he was joking, but he genuinely did not. He genuinely thought they had parts of rattlesnake in them, which probably would make them better, honestly. Give me all exotic meats.
I was gonna say I've never eaten like snake or anything like that, but I bet you would be good. Give it a try. Why not?
Probably tastes like chicken.
Oh, dude, like I've had frog legs and they taste like chicken.
Yeah.
I
have.
Frog legs, good. I've had gator. You know,
gator. I bet you taste like chicken too. Like
Gator.
That's really good. Gator's good.
Gator's good.
Gator good. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is like
That is not the reference I was thinking when you guys said gator.
Gator good. Gator good.
No, I was thinking of the other guys.
Like the movie?
Yeah, like when he's Gator, you know.
I was just saying Gator because the way he said it was funny.
Gator don't play no fool.
Gator no punk ass.
Classic no one thinks about.
Yeah, that's a good one, Greg. I think Texas Roadhouse doesn't get enough credit. I like all their steaks. I think they're all really, and their their chicken fried steak was like prime.
Do you get the baked potato when you go there?
No, I wish.
I know my family does.
Guy.
Yeah, I'm not huge on it. But they get like the brown sugar, like cinnamon on it, and marshmallow and everything.
Oh, so that's like the sweet potato.
So like a sweet potato kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, because that's something you would do for a sweet potato, not a normal potato.
Yeah,
I'll have to tell Bree that maybe she'll get it next time. She's more of the baked potato one than I am. I'll eat fries, and that's basically it. Like maybe mashed potatoes. But number 7. We're going all the way down to south for this one, boys. We go there every single time before the beach. I'll beat my brothers in checkers all day. I don't care. Give me a good old Cracker Barrel.
Oh man. Every time I traveled when I was a kid, my mom always wanted to go to goddamn Cracker Barrel. And I will and listen, like as I've gotten older, I started to appreciate how great Cracker Barrel is. I remember the last time I went to Cracker Barrel was I was coming back from All In with Josh. We stopped there. I ate like a king, and I think I spent like under $15.
There you go.
It's like, listen, like you could put some damage at Cracker Barrel for a very reasonable price, actually.
Not only that, but you figure they got a goddamn gift shop.
Yeah.
Store. That's where I got my. I'm not wearing it, but I had my Scooby Doo T-shirt. That's where I got my Scooby Doo T-shirt
Nice.
from. It's
I like
inside a Cracker Barrel.
I got my Florida State hat there, when we went in Florida.
They always have like random colleges and stuff down
it
there
was like
too.
between
Penn
Florida
State,
Gators and Florida State, and I was like, I'll take Florida State.
They have a lot of Penn State stuff there too. I remember I bought my dad some Penn State gear that when he was there. Pitt gear there too. I will say like their food's not bad, man. Like
No, it's quality. Their chicken and dumplings
steak.
is prime, actually.
Country fried steak, I'll die for that. They got a good variety of sandwiches. They got a fun fact. I believe they only have like their chicken noodle soup or whatever. I think is only sold on Wednesdays.
Really?
It's that good. It might be it's that or the pot pie. I think it's the pot pie. Their pot pie is only available on Wednesdays, so people will frolic on Wednesdays to a Cracker Barrel just to try this pot pie. And their dessert, holy shit! Like, I've had their apple dumplings. Oh my god! Or what was it there? The fried apples or some. It was like a.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a side dish that you can get with your meal. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm trying to remember what it's called. Greg, do you remember? Is it just called fried apples?
Yeah, I think it's just fried apples, actually. Yeah.
I never knew what it was, and then I had it, and I said, "Oh my god, these are amazing!" Like they put cinnamon on them and shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're just Cracker Barrel fried apples. Yeah.
It's to die for.
They look pretty good.
And their breakfast, like Jesus, like
No.
I would get.
Yeah, that's what I say. You can eat like a king for very cheap at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, and the waiters and the waitresses. All right, hon, you all finished with that? You all good? I'm like, oh my god, yes. Talk to me like that. Oh yes, so good. Yeah, I missed out on this year. I was pretty upset about it. But number 6, I have not been to it in so long, but it is one of the most marginalized fast food establishments out there that turns in a bunch of revenue. And for me, it's IHOP.
I have also done some damage at an IHOP when I have been hungover before. So yeah, you can eat like a king. And also, if you ever a great place to go to an IHOP, go to Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, where there's literally 8 in a downtown location.
Really?
Oh, it's insane.
8 IHOPs?
It's a lot.
Why?
It's a
Why
lot.
are there so many?
Yeah, I could not tell you. Last time I was in Niagara
can't
Falls.
Be that good.
Last time I was in Niagara Falls, you could go to. There was an IHOP on almost every corner. It was incredible.
This is one like it's good, but I don't go there often. Maybe a couple times. But I did. They had the strawberry cheesecake pancakes.
Yes.
And those were amazing.
Those are incredible. I've almost wanted to talk to Deke about that being our fantasy football punishment this year is the 24-hour IHOP challenge.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a dick move.
Yeah.
That's a dick move.
Hey, the one we talked about in our one group was that the loser has to spend 3 months sober off nicotine, like alcohol, like all that. They're like, no.
No, absolutely not. I'm not.
That'd be easy.
Well, okay.
No
like,
beer for 3 months?
Yeah.
Hell
easy.
no.
I mean, I do Lent, but Lent's only 40 days and 40 nights. Like, that's not like 3 months. That'd be brutal for me.
Like 90 days of just straight edge? Oh, no.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
Like, yeah, no, I'll talk to him. I want to do this one so bad. It's like every pancake is like an hour off your time. So you can eat 12 pancakes and still be in an IHOP for 12 hours.
I can't do that. No, that's awful. That's awful. And that was
I've heard about that.
And but that wasn't an IHOP challenge. It was originally a Waffle House challenge.
Waffle House?
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
imagine. So would you rather spend 12 hours inside an IHOP, or would you rather spend 12 hours inside a Waffle House?
From what you guys were saying, IHOP for sure.
Yeah,
Waffle House.
No,
you
I
could
want to
be
take a lot of
harmed.
bets inside the Waffle House. But no, I enjoy their pancakes. Their crepes are really good, and I actually had one of their burgers that wasn't. I thought it was pretty decent.
Would you? So technically, the name change would have been suffice if that was the case. Yeah. Okay.
So all right, so we're good to go for IHOP 24 hour. Okay, I'll let them know that.
God.
Number 5. I've had some good service at this place. I've had some bad service at this place. I've had good food from this place. I've had bad food from this place. Most of it good, though, which is why it's in the top 5.
Okay.
And my number 5 is Buffalo Wild Wings. Because
How did this slogan not get it? By the way, Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
Oh, I always do the roar.
Oh, that was like a newer one. That's right.
Yeah. And what saves it is the sports. I could watch like football games on there and my girlfriend be annoyed at me that why are we going to a Buffalo Wild Wings at 1 p.m. in the afternoon on a Sunday. She already knows what's up. So she's very excited for football season.
Literally anything you could want to watch is there. $3 tall boys of like almost any type of beer that you could want. You can't beat that. I've never had a bad wing from there either, actually, now that I think about it.
Their wings have always been, it's more the appetizers that I get like iffy on. Like I don't like I thought their like fried pickles the first time I had them were very good, and I don't think they were good the second or like any other time that I had them, which is weird. They're like, because they have too those Wisconsin cheddar bites.
Okay.
Like everybody has those now. I don't know why. That everyone's like just like let's get cheese from Wisconsin, and it's not from Wisconsin. It's probably from like.
But have you ever had cheese in Wisconsin, bud? You haven't lived then. Cheese curds in Wisconsin are like.
I bet they're great, Craig. But I want actual cheese from Wisconsin. I don't want it just to say Wisconsin cheddar bites and not deliver on the deal. But man, I always, and this is where my girlfriend and I differ. She will get ranch, and I'm telling you, growing up is realizing that blue cheese goes better with wings than ranch.
I frankly don't eat either.
I use ranch.
You don't eat. What do you eat with your wings, Greg?
My wings or fries occasionally.
Wings.
Like
you don't dip your wings in anything?
No.
No, he doesn't eat meat.
Well, even before I like leaned off of that, like I never dipped my wings in anything. Like my wings were already covered in sauce. I don't need another layer of sauce with my wings.
I use ranch when we went to Buffalo to visit Morgan's dad's family. They had blue cheese, and I was like, like I tried it.
Not a fan.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I just like ranch better.
Well, it's also
but they made fun of me for using ranch.
Well, it's also well, I mean, yeah, because I like even at like the original place that wings were invented, like blue cheese was like the thing. But like the other thing too that you have to like get past too is technically you're eating fungus.
I'm fine with that.
Or not fungus. You're eating mold technically. Because that is what
any like good fermented cheese is mold.
True.
Like that's literally
very true. Yes.
Wisconsin cheese.
Some of it, not all.
I will say, like on the beach when we were there, I had like a lot of like goat cheese that we bought from Kroger's. I had a lot of goat cheese on things. It was very, very good.
Brie cheese is amazing as well.
Did you ever do a cheese ranking?
No.
You need to do a cheese ranking.
That might have to be something.
I think you gotta do a cheese ranking.
I won't be able to shit for weeks, boys. Like I need.
You don't have to eat all of them.
Yeah,
it's not
there's no fun of it unless I eat it all.
We're not doing a Taco Bell ranking with cheese, bud.
Unless you want to.
I will be here for it, but we're clearing the room afterwards.
Bring the Pepto. Let's get into number 4. When you're here, your family, boys. Olive Garden, number 4.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
I get it. The breadsticks and the salad save it. If you think about it, honestly, 100%, 95% of their menu is trash.
And why is it in the top 5? Is it literally just because of soup, salad, and breadsticks?
The breadsticks and the salad save it, man.
And because of family.
Well, wait. Are you including Never-Ending Pasta Bowl as also a part of trash as well?
No. That's one of the one good ones.
Okay.
There's that. I always get the. It was some kind of like cream chicken pasta kind of thing.
Did you ever this is something that they started doing like a few years back. Do you guys remember like when they started doing the passes that they would sell online to like
what?
I didn't know anything about that until like I was looking up questions for trivia and that came up and I was like,
it's season passes.
Yeah, it's like
pasta pass.
Yeah, it's kind of in the same mold as Never-Ending Pasta Bowl where it's like $7 and you eat whatever you want, but that's also like they do a season pass where I think it's like I don't even know the parameters of it honestly, but it was like $100, but like you got like a lot for it.
Was it worth it though? Like, would it?
Well,
seem to be
I
worth it?
don't remember. I don't remember like all of the details about it. Like, okay, yeah, Vo's bringing it up. The lifetime the lifetime pasta pass. Yeah, lifetime pasta pass.
So when you're ready to order, you show your lifetime pasta pass
And a photo ID.
to your
That's
server.
awesome.
What?
Choose your pasta sauce and topping. When it's time to pay, your server will deduct the qualifying never-ending possible purchase from your bill. You pay any remaining balance.
Okay. So then you have like your menu and you have like all these different options you can pick from. But I don't know how much it is though.
Can I change
That's
it?
so weird. I don't know, like something about that's weird. It's like some kind of secret underground cult.
No, I mean it's like
Here, use the pasta. Here, I'm actually on the list. Like,
yeah, it's like it's basically just kind of like instead of like cuz I believe Neverending Pasta Bowl was like just a gimmick type thing that like used to run, but then like after the fact this is like a pass that you would order and that you would buy and then you get it for like forever. Okay, so here's what it is. Olive Garden offers a $500 lifetime pasta pass for the first time.
$500?
But it's lifetime though.
Offers guests 9 weeks of unlimited pastas and sauces. 9 weeks only?
Hold on, let me get a second opinion. Bree!
Here we go. Ask her if she wants to get the pass.
Okay, come here.
This is amazing.
I want you to answer this question because we discovered this, and I don't know if this would be accurate or not.
Or worth it.
Hey, was it $500?
$500 plus tax.
$500 plus tax for a lifetime pasta pass for Olive Garden. You get it lifetime amount of pasta. All you do is you show it. Let me mimic her dance move while she's doing this, by the way.
I like it. It's a
like-
solid question.
It's the plane that won't fly.
Dude, but yeah, like when they released this, the pass is sold out in seconds.
But if you had the opportunity, honey, $500 plus tax. And a lifetime. Lifetime.
It doesn't seem like it's lifetime.
I think it is.
Is it 100% lifetime?
Wait, the never-ending pasta pass is 9 weeks.
Well, wait. Hang on.
Right?
Okay, so here it is. Olive Garden's Neverending Pasta Pass sold out in a second on Thursday, and 85% of buyers opted in for the chance to upgrade to the $500 lifetime pass. So the original one was $100 for 9 weeks, but if you went to $500, it was lifetime.
And it comes with unlimited soup, salad, or breadsticks.
No, and
breadsticks.
Oh. Well, I might do that. She was saying yes before that, but it comes.
Yeah, so a $500 lifetime pass gets you Neverending Pasta Bowl and then unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks for your entire life.
Toppings like grilled chicken or vegetables will cost extra.
All right, so give your reaction. Like, put your hand in front. Would you buy it?
Thumbs
up.
thumbs down.
Would you buy it? Thumbs down. Huh? Put it in front of the camera. No.
Hey!
Yeah!
We got a winner!
That's, I mean, if you think about it, like, if two people spend if like a partner, like, relationship spends $1,000 on that, they never have to cook.
No.
Again.
No,
They
do
can
not.
just go eat pasta.
They do not.
They're like, what will be this time? Oh, give me the linguine. I'm feeling a little extra tonight.
I wonder if they would charge. I wonder if they would charge you for like all the cheese that you would put on your soup or salad, though.
God
That might
help
be where
me.
they get you.
God help them if they do. All right, let's move the heck off of Olive Garden because we spent way too much time on that and go into our number.
Well, it's a never-ending pasta pass, bud. Like, come on.
Never-ending complaining from our viewers too. But yeah, all like 2 of them. Number 3 is Red Robin.
Yum.
Not only does this place have fantastic burgers, their appetizers are fantastic. They have original beers that are there, which I had the I think it was 53 or 83 or whatever it was invented. It's not bad. And they have alcoholic milkshakes. That's also fantastic.
Yep.
They had, I remember it was like an orange cream blue moon.
That sounds good.
Oh my God, Greg.
That sounds very good.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm impartial to the alcoholic milkshakes from Burgatory just because. But they would still also be really good.
The last time I had one of those, it was the AFC Championship game. Houston, I think, against Buffalo. That might have been correct or not. I'm not entirely sure. But I think it was the year before Watson and then went like 4 and whatever. So, but I've gone obviously since then, but I haven't had one of their alcoholic milkshakes since then.
But you also forget about the other great thing that Red Robin has. Bottomless steak fries.
Bottomless steak fries. And, they started serving pizza.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, they have like an inner like company that does all their pizzas. So that you can order like a dessert pizza or a normal pizza as an appetizer.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's really cool. I will always get the onion ring tower, every single time, because I get it with the ranch and the campfire sauce. I mean, celebrity Chrissy Teigen quoted in saying that that Red Robin Ranch is the best ranch that she's ever had.
I'm surprised they don't have that plastered all over their restaurants or something.
I'm very surprised, I know. But the campfire sauce is some kind of like smoky chipotle mayo that is to die for. They put it on some of their burgers, and not only that burgers, their sandwiches are all freaking delicious. They have nice healthy options too, like salad bowls and everything. I think Red Robin is honestly one of the most perfect diner establishments.
Underappreciated, if you will. Underappreciated.
People need to start appreciating it more. I will say that the only thing I critique about this place is that they have every place has it, and I call them out all the time, and they say, "Hey, we have the burger so spicy it makes people with like eat." I'll eat it and be like, "This is it. This is it."
Wow.
But again, we just went to a wine festival on Sunday.
Ooh.
No, Saturday, the 20th. Yes, Saturday. So I bought 3 bottles of wine. So I'm not very much of a wine drinker, but they have this. I got this apple raspberry wine.
Oh, that sounds good.
God, it's so good.
Yeah, Austin, I'm there with you, but like I've slowly started to come around on wine because like I wasn't a fan of it for a while, but I think as I've like gotten older and my taste buds have changed a little bit, I've started to appreciate it more.
Yeah, your birthday's coming up.
We are not going to a wine place for my birthday.
Wine time with Greg.
No.
Wine time with Greg.
No, you know damn well where we're going.
Wine time.
No, you know damn well where we're going, and that is not a wine place.
Dave and Buster's with Greg.
No.
Chuck E. Cheese playpen with Greg.
I don't want pink eye. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Honestly, it's good. But they had a place in that winery. This guy was selling like jerky or like beef sticks too, and he had this. Yeah, like the Slim Jim kind of like.
I understand, but I've never heard anyone call them beef sticks.
That's what it's called. It's called a beef stick.
I have never heard anyone call it beef sticks before. It's just always been jerky.
Okay.
Meat sticks.
But
meat sticks.
Because we originally went and tried because they had pickle. They had like dill pickle jerkies. We tried that. It was pretty good. But this guy had Diablo, and I looked him plain in the eyes and I said, "How spicy is your Diablo?" Because I've heard of spicy, and I just don't. He said, "It's stupid hot." And I said, "Let's try it." So he was like, "All right." So he took out this thing had like scorpion pepper stuff on it. Like
yeah,
it was,
yeah.
And I, ate it. He's like, "You got to nibble it." I said, "Nah, I don't play that game." And I ate it whole.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ!
And I will say, he's like, "Okay, it takes about a minute to kick in." It's like, wow, this is good. It's pretty good. It was nothing but spice. It had no flavor. It was pure spice.
It was like just all capsaicin, basically.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I turned around, and that's when I got like,
yeah.
Ooh, it was a hot day.
This is what you get for talking a big game.
But like I wasn't hurting. Like it was the spiciest thing that I've had in so long that it caught me off guard. Because they have spicy wines there too, which I've tried.
Yeah.
And like this thing called a Red Hot Diamond. They had this thing that had actual like scorpion pepper stuff in it. They gave it to you in like a little thing like this, and I took that, and that was good. But yeah, it took like 3 samples of wine, like to finally get back to normal. But I felt like on cloud 9, like I felt like I could do anything at that point.
I was gonna say, wait a sec, you weren't trying to like drink wine to help like calm your tongue, were you?
No, I was just drinking wine because I wanted to drink wine.
I was like, okay, because that's not something that should help like calm your taste buds down.
I'm sorry, I'm taking this off the rails. Number 2.
That's what we're good at. It's all right.
Top 2.
It's so good, you can only go a certain amount of times. Number 2 is the Cheesecake Factory. I promise you, I've been there like maybe 10 times in my life. Their menu, and I feel like I could go there.
It's a fucking book.
And order something new.
Yes.
Every single time. But their menu is good. Their appetizers are phenomenal. I remember having like some sort of like, they were an egg roll, but it was like a Reuben egg roll or like a cheeseburger egg roll or something. And that was really good because it's with like some either Thousand Island or cheeseburger sauce that I had. And obviously you got the cheesecake. I will die.
You have to get cheesecake.
I've said this publicly. I will die over cheesecake every single time. Cheesecake Factory. And then finally, it might seem controversial. I don't think so. Number 1, welcome to Chili's.
Legit had it this weekend. Can't go wrong. Perfect.
I have not had
dinner.
a bad experience in the Chili's, Greg. I just haven't.
Do they still give chips and salsa?
Yep.
Yes. And they have they have queso that you can get too.
All right, they
just a little extra.
Yeah.
This is one Dre before the show was like, he better have Chili's on the list. I was like, oh, I don't think it's on there.
No, Chili's 100%. I don't think I've had a bad dining experience at a Chili's. Like, yes, maybe when I've gotten it like as carry out, because it just sits there. But as a dining experience, I don't think I've had one bad experience. I always get their what the hell is it called? It's a margarita, some kind of margarita.
They have like different. I think they have different like they do different specials.
Flavors of the one.
What I will give them a ton of credit for is that a lot of places, like even I remember like that Fridays, the Applebee's and like the Chili's and all that, their menus used to be like books as well. I went there this weekend and you could fit everything from Chili's in like one page fold out.
Yep.
It's perfect. Can't have everything that you could possibly want and reasonable stuff as well.
Like their burgers are phenomenal. I used to get their fajitas all the time. They'd bring it out to you, be sizzling. That'd be like one of the best parts. Like, oh my god, yes, it's so hot. It's hot. Give it to me. But I also would get their barbecue platters, where they would have like jalapeno infused sausage, Mexican street corn, like just all for like 15, 16 bucks. I'm like, hell yes. Hell yes.
They have a mix of everything.
Yep.
Like I would always get the honey chipotle chicken crisp, like the tenders. And you get fries, corn, like everything with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that was my go-to.
How was it? Breeze was always like the chicken, one of those bowls that they had. They always had the bowls.
Okay.
She did the like chicken too, but I think it was like, I don't know. I think she said the honey was too sweet. That one was too sweet. I don't know.
Hey, Greg, pop quiz.
Yep.
Who was banned from Chili's?
Someone was banned from Chili's.
This was part of trivia.
What are the options?
No, don't give.
That wasn't the question. Was I can't give you.
What?
It's from a show.
Who was banned from Chili's?
Yeah.
I should know this. Should.
Who was banned from Chili's?
I don't know who.
From The Office.
Oh Jesus.
Not Jesus.
I was gonna say it wasn't Michael because Michael loves Chili's.
No. Person you'd probably least expect to be banned.
That I would least expect.
I think I know who it is.
Was it Andy?
Nope.
I can see Dwight.
He has one more guess, and if
One more guess, and then Austin takes over.
I don't even
someone
know.
Someone I'd least expect. I was banned from a Chili's. Oscar?
Nope.
Who?
Oh, was it Pam?
It was Pam.
Why was Pam banned from
Yeah.
Chili's?
When they did the Dundee Awards.
Oh my
she
God!
got super drunk.
Forgot about that.
Started
Okay.
drinking everybody's drinks.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Tequila Sunrise. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Tequila Sunrise. I would always get that margarita.
Wait, Tequila Sunrise isn't even a margarita. It's just a normal like tequila.
I know, but they would have a Tequila Sunrise margarita.
Oh, gotcha.
Very, very good. It had like the grenadine in it and like the little orange juice cherry. Oh my God, it was like had pineapple slice on it. It was just really good. Yeah, Chili's has just about everything, including good service. I don't think I've ever been to a like bad service Chili's. So they're always like, I think I went with one of my parents. They came up and they were like, my dad was like, "Hey, can you turn on the pirate game?" And the guy like was like, "Yeah, sure." And I looked at my dad. He's like, "Why?" It's terrible. Which we just went on Saturday too, after the wine thing, when they lost 10-1 to the Reds. So they are trash.
Close game.
No, but yeah, I think that some people would argue that there might be other chain restaurants on this list that should have been included. Yeah. But I think this is.
Do you have any, Greg?
Wow, off the top of my head, I was gonna say nostalgia purposes. I would have thrown Quaker Steak and Lube on there, but that's like, nah, that's really I'm good on that.
I guess if you're in the mood for it, I think PF Chang's that might have been.
Yeah.
What to talk about, but I can't remember. I don't think I've ever been to a PF Chang's.
I was thinking Panda Express. I was gonna say that's more takeout, but yeah, PF Chang's would be good. Burgatory.
Yeah,
but that's more local though.
It was. I would say Burgatory's in the realm.
Eden
of, like,
Park for local.
Yeah, Eden Park, absolutely.
Yep.
I remember going to Florida and like there were Shoney's everywhere. And I'm like,
never been to a Shoney's.
I was like, what's a Shoney? Or Shoney's and Perkins were everywhere. And I'm like, what are these places? They're like, oh, they're kind of like Denny's. I was like, oh, okay.
Bob Evans. You ever been to? I don't know if you guys would have ever heard of this. But you ever heard of Carrabba's?
Yes,
I've heard. Of it, yeah.
Is that the Italian grill?
Yeah, it's the Italian grill. I had it when I was in Florida, and I thought there was one that used to be like in Monroeville, I think, but it's not there anymore.
I thought there was one in Castle Shannon, maybe. That might be something else. Yeah, overall, top 10 looks pretty good.
It was solid. Nothing too controversial. I mean,
Red Lobster at 10.
Red Lobster at 10 might be a little sketch, but it's understandable. Although I'm surprised you have Cracker Barrel in here. I was very surprised, but I was in a happy way. I was surprised.
It's good. Well, I think the most controversial is going to be that Applebee's is at 9, but you got to take what you can get. People, apps are the apps.
He doesn't like being fancy. It's understandable.
Don't you? I hate the fact that that song was even in that playlist. It infuriated me.
I love it. I will be honest with you. Like, I was dreading listening to this playlist, but a good bit of them were actually fun. just cause.
And here's me that loves country through and through that played, which Josh, he was like, no, this one's too sad. I'm like, that's what country music is, dude.
Not since the pop edition.
True.
It's bad. How are you gonna not vote for Chris Stapleton? Get out of here. What else did I even had? I had Stapleton, and I had hold on. Might as well talk about this real quick. For some reason, Greg is ahead by a stupid amount of points.
Yeah, because he cheats.
No, because mine. I haven't finished in first place. Actually, I finished in first on the 2022s, and that was just me picking Ed Sheeran. But like, I I have look back. There was probably like 20 weeks ago that I actually finished in first in one. You just got to be consistent with them. That's all.
But yeah, Vo, how are you going to dignify that Sam Hunt is good music?
I like Sam Hunt.
No, Vo, no.
Just a little talking and then some music. You don't like that?
No, I just don't think he's a good. I don't think he's a good person with music. I think he's trash. But
Yikes.
Oh yeah, I put guitars and tiki bars from Kenny Chesney, and that got 3 votes.
Yeah, I ain't voting for no. I ain't voting for no Kenny Chesney, bud. No.
Sam Hunt wrote a song for Kenny Chesney.
I just don't understand. Are you gonna not vote Kenny Chesney in a country thing, Greg?
I hate country music, bud. I've been adamant about this for a long time. I do not like country music.
I didn't vote for that one either. I don't know if I know that song.
But, oh well. Our next thing we got is rap/hip hop. So I'm very, very excited for that. I have a song that was very, very popular back in the day and a song that might not people not expect. So
how far is back in the day for you? Just out of curiosity.
Back in the day is not like it's not like in the Biggie and Tupac's, but it's in like that 2010s era where like rap was starting to get into a prevalent with some certain characters that were like very,
okay.
very, so I'm not going to say what it was big in college for me.
Okay, I like it.
But for the show, the top chain restaurants, again, everything's going to be put on social media. You guys will vote. I think this is a good show, guys. I think that everything was put into place the proper, right way. All I have to say is, welcome to Chili's. That's all I have to say. Until then, this was episode 93 of the RankKing's Court. Looking to hit that 100 mark as always. Stay tuned and always watch our content Tuesdays at 6:30. You guys don't have anything else to say?
Nope, I'm off this week, so no plugging for me.
You got a plug vote, Tash?
Nope, nothing really.
No plugging.
Oh,
no plugging.
Find out the gender this week.
Big news on that one. Big news.
Good for you, fella. I don't think Bree would ever do one of those gender reveal things. I want to do it so bad, but
yeah, we're not doing anything crazy like that, but maybe something for our families.
Okay. But until then, good luck for you for that, and you can always catch us Tuesdays at 6:30. Next week we might have a guest, may not. We don't know yet. It's always
spur of the moment with you.
Spur of the moment things. But until then, I am the Rank King, Austin Moorhead, and this is signing off. Gavel Greg. Court is adjourned.
Court is adjourned.